Hey guys, this is Aisha Ba. I am choosing to talk about two facilities that I got to meet with while I was at the mental health awareness conference on the 27th, I think last Saturday. And I met with two facilities that kind of spoke to me because over the time I've been talking about my little sister who's autistic and she displays different kind of behavior. I write about my sister all the time and I discuss her in multiple classes if you have me in other classes. So I discuss her and explain one of our struggles, being that we are African and we are unaware of different disability that are out there. We do not have the research or the education to help us understand my sister's situation. My family does not, and our our grandparents does not. They do not, because of the lack of education. They do not understand, like, oh, why does she behave like this, or why don't she act normal, and you know what, we need to take her to the hospital, why the doctors ain't doing nothing and all that. So I have two brochures right here. I choosing to speak about promise behavior health and also curtain screen. I'm sorry, curtain spring changes. I chose, like I said, I chose these two facilities because of my sister. What I discovered about Promise Behavior Health is they specialize in treatment programs such as eating disorders, treatment for professionals, like, and also such as sex addiction, mental health, and also relapse patients. And they do not have a location in Dallas. The only location that they have in the Texas area is Austin, Texas. At least that's what the lady told me when I spoke to her at the Mental Health Awareness Center. In their brochure, I did see a location in Scottsdale. I'm not sure where is at. And they also have a location in Philadelphia. What I discovered about researching about them and also talking with the lady at the mental health awareness is that they they use doctors and master degree level professionals to work with their patients, and they also work with patients from 26 and older. They do not work with youth or teenagers and all that, but they also do not discriminate between men and women. They work with everybody as long as you 26 and older. Once again, they use doctors and I'm sorry, master level professionals, and they they have what is it called? Texas. They have a county for healing. They have what is it called? A little facility, a land at Texas Hill County where they provide different activities such as horseback riding, outdoor activities, to not only help their patients mentally, but also everyday activities and stuff like that. One of the things that they talk about is brain balance, balancing their brains through exercise, and so that horseback riding, or they have rock climbing and other stuff like that to help them, not sit there and think about their disabilities or think about their issues that they came in for, but also physically go out and sweat, you know, and do some work and stuff like that. They provide individual therapies most of the time. That's what I discovered over here. And they do have group sections where they have conversation. One of the things that I didn't find at the Promise Behavior Health, I did not find their source. How do they get paid? If they use insurance or not, if it's with low income. So they did not provide that information. I could not find that. And okay, the next facility once again is Carlton Spring. I like this facility because they work with, teens and youth and underage people. So their program is mental health and other addiction. And they are located in Frisco, Texas. So that's a little close to us. And you can find them at their website at changespring.com. And they provide programs such as, like I said, substance abuse, poor social behaviors, or depression or anxieties, if it's cutting or just other, just other disability that you could think that teens and young adults go through, especially living in this society with everything that's going on. They do provide a lot of group therapies because their mission is to work in close, making sure that I'm trying to say is they understand that people today um, do not know how to do not have a development skills. So their mission is to build that communication skills. So they do a lot of group therapies where they open up and make people talk more. They also have family therapies where family comes in and they discuss everyday activities that they could do with family together. They have flexible hours and other benefits. One of the things I like that they do use insurance. This could be paid with insurance and also with low income. They work with people with low income and other payment options such as donation or sponsorships and stuff like that. So I do enjoy that. Let's see, yeah, they focus on emotional, behavior, and social development for, like I said, teens and young adults and stuff like that, building those relationship and communication skills. And I really enjoy this, like I said, because of my sister and trying to understand her, and even with me knowing my communication skills and my speaking skills, being that English is not my first language, is very difficult. So I think this is a program that could help people who is coming into this country and having a lot of issues with, connecting with other people. So this is, being that they work with insurance and other sorts of payment, families could go into this program with not even waiting until their children or teens are, depressed or going through issues. They could start going into this program and developing that communication skills and understanding society and stuff like that through group therapies or individual therapies or even family therapies. Um, so one of the things that we studied about recently is the case study about Sarah and Rashad, who immigrated into this country, and they are having issues about alcohol issues and beating up on Sarah, her husband was. So I think even though this is not for adults and stuff like that, but what I was discovering that while writing that paper is that these kids may also be the kids in that case study may also be going through some kind of situation, or going through something with their family. So I like that this program has family group therapies to communicate with whatever is going on at home. And one thing that I haven't noticed on here is that they do not go into the home. So I think that's something that they could add on to going into the home and seeing how the teens are living just like the promised behavior health does. So going into the home, seeing how they're living, seeing how they interact, or the kind of community that they are living in, and stuff like that, seeing how that could adapt into their program. I think that will really help. And another thing that I haven't discovered is the level of education that they need in working with these youth. If it's a master degree or a doctoral degree, they do not uh, display that in their papers, in their flyer, or even on their website, as I couldn't find. Okay, all right, thank you.